So today I am heading up to see a Mr. Simon Squibb in London. Some of you have probably come across his TikToks and stuff. I'm going to go to his Ring doorbell and pitch the whole idea of me giving things away, giving bikes away and things like that. I'm basically going to pitch the whole YouTube thing that I've got, everything I've got planned. Unfortunately, you only get 60 seconds at his Ring doorbell, but I'm going to do my best to get the majority of it out in 60 seconds. Not for any money, just in the hopes he uploads a video, gives me a little shout out. You know, that'd go a long way. So that's basically what I'm going to pitch to him. I don't want any funds off him, although it would go a long way and would help massively, leading me into doing bike giveaways sooner than expected. But basically, yeah, going to go to his Ring doorbell and pitch the whole YouTube thing and see if he's interested in sharing my story, sharing what I want to do, and hopefully giving it a little shout out to all of his viewers and help me progress on my way to giving away bikes, getting people interested in bikes, doing the challenge videos I want to do for free bikes, and yeah, a couple of the ideas I've spoke about in the video titled the UK Mr. Beast, or motorbike Mr. Beast of the motorbike world, or whatever it was called. Hopefully it will help me along my journey. Let's go pitch to his Ring doorbell. It's here like 2 hours from mine, so I'm riding 2 hours up there just to pitch. That's a nice motor. Riding 2 hours up there just to pitch my idea, and then riding 2 hours back because I got nothing else to do. Got nothing to lose. Worst I can do is not upload it, and then that video never gets seen, and then it is what it is. That man was really interested in my bike. It took a second to turn and watch. Also, I've been thinking, I'm going to get some new tyres. I think I'm going to get Road 5s, Michelin Road 5s. I'm going to get a new chain and sprocket, probably some new brake pads. And I've been thinking about changing the fairings on the old bike, getting a full custom job done on it. I always said I was going to keep this bike forever and keep it the same and use it as like a show bike in the future and keep it in pristine condition. But I don't know, something's ringing to me to get a full custom job done. So it took me off the A3. And I'm now going down some dodgy ass back roads I've never been down before. So we're taking it nice and steady. Never been down here, don't know what's down here. The lanes have been quite narrow so far. I had to stop for a quick pish. You know what it's like on a vibrated bike with a vibrated bladder. I stopped the other day for a elderly gentleman. I was in a van and he had a big scooter and we went past him. He was on crutches. We were going to do something. He was on crutches, sat on this side of this in his lay-by, sat on this scooter, and it looked a little bit worse for wear. And then like 20-30 minutes when we were on the way back, we passed him again, still there. So we swung the van round to see if he needed a hand. Turned out he's like belt drive or something had gone on this scooter. So we ended up taking him home to grab his torque wrench, because he said the bolts just come out, it just needs tightening, and he didn't have the attachment for his torque wrench. So I ended up taking him home in Tunbridge Wells to pick up this torque wrench and this little fitting for it, to then go back and fix his scooter, bless him. I think he was about 65 plus, I remember him saying. He lived in like an old person's bungalow, like a little community thing. Bless his little heart. I hope he got home alright. Unfortunately, because we were at work at the time, I couldn't stay to help him fix the bike. Because it was like a 45 minute round trip to his to pick it up and then back to the bike. So we dropped him back off. I put the bike up on the centre stand for him. And he, I hope he got home alright, bless him. On crutches, and I had to leave him to fix it himself because of work, which is a bit shit, but yeah, it's just nice things like that you got to do for people. But I hope he got home okay. I hope he managed to get it sorted, because he said he was waiting for the bus. He'd have to get 3 different buses to get back to his to pick up this fucking bolt. Not this bolt. This sort of bolt housing and torque wrench. Bless him. So if anybody who's watching this knows of the granddad or an elderly fella on a scooter who was stranded and 2 people in a van came and picked him up, took him home and that, yeah, let me know if he got home alright. I mean, I know where he lives, but I'm not just going to turn up to his house and go, oh yeah, I'm the guy that brought you here for a bolt, did you get home okay? It's a bit weird. I'm not just going to turn up unannounced. He took us there. But I hope he got home okay. Ah, thank you. Cheers. Appreciate you. Oh, that's the first ever. I know it's not your typical BMW, but that's your first ever BMW that's moved out of my way. Oh, God damn. There we go, there's 2. They left enough room anyway, but they didn't even flinch. Teslas are arseholes for it as well recently. I've found. This is why I couldn't live in London. Even though I ride a bike, I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Oh. He's braver than me to try and fit through that gap with a bike size of his. That's a nice Beamer. Is that the i8? I didn't get a chance to look. I was too busy focusing on all these cars. Right, so I completely forgot to record me giving my pitch. But I've this is Simon Squibb's staircase in London, in Twickenham, and I've pitched my whole YouTube thing, the giveaways thing. However, I think I fucked it up because I completely lost track of what I was saying, so I don't even know if it's going to make any sense to him. But I've completely forgot to record it from the camera point of view. But I've pitched my dream to it. The fact I want to be doing giveaways to you guys full time and giving away bikes and helping people with the whole relieving of prices during the cost of living crisis we're currently going through, to no cost of yourselves, and how it will help with mental health, whether it's just riding, whether it's just you, music and the road. However, I don't remember half of what I said. I think I was half panicking, so I think I messed it up. So if Simon or anybody who, if he does upload mine, which I doubt, because I don't even know if it was recording, but if he does, if any of you from there, I can only apologise. But yeah, I don't know how Ring doorbells work. I pressed it, the blue light started going round, it was ringing, and then the ringing noise stopped, and then, I don't know, yeah, it just went dead again, like it is now. So I don't even know if it recorded. So who knows? But it's been a nice 3-hour trip, which I don't particularly want to make again. So I'm hoping it did record. But yeah. Let's get out of Dodge. It's a shame if that didn't record, but it just gives me another opportunity to do it, I guess, and probably make it better. God, I was panicking more than I should have been. I don't know why. I do this all the time in my videos, when I go to bike meets and people recognise me. I don't understand why I panicked so much. I don't get it. There was no need to. I was just saying what I do. That's it. I didn't ask him for any money. The only thing I asked was for exposure, really. Well, I don't really remember what I said. I don't know why I was so panicky. Yeah. Oh well. You lose 100% of the chances you don't take. We took it. We did it. Let's hope it was recording. Let's hope we hear something back. That's the worst part of it. I do not remember what I said. I know I was talking about mental health, and because that's what riding is, isn't it? It's a vice for a lot of us. If you don't feel the same, you don't feel the same. But you know, I've seen it time and time again on TikToks and stuff of people being depressing. Like, that grinds me. Don't be uploading depressing stuff. Like, if it's a vice for you for mental health, that's fine. Just go and ride, brother. So Simon Squibb, if you see this, I humbly apologise for my mess up at your Ring doorbell. I can word it better now because I'm not there, but basically I was asking for a little bit of exposure, just for you to share, or at least put my Ring doorbell video up so people can see what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to build, and the aim is to be the Mr. Beast of the United Kingdom, since we don't seem to have one. I want to be giving away bike gear, bikes, leading into other things. I've got big plans for the future, which I don't want to say in an online forum, because I've already had another moto vlogger, who will not be named, pinching my ideas. Unfortunately, he has a lot bigger following than me, so even if I were to try and out him, it would probably backfire in my face and people would rally around and defend that moto vlogger. So I'm not going to bother. So I am now will no longer be telling people what I'm going to be doing unless I trust them or I need help with it. And I'll be keeping things to myself. Like I only told one person I was going to the Ring doorbell, except for my missus, who knows everything. So from now on I'm going to be keeping it to myself until it's time to release it and do it. There's a nice bike. It's a Naked 1000.